what advice would you give today's young ladies and young men in dealing with those pressures to make sure that they can get past those pressures and reach their goals? You can
be yourself, but what else? Be unique, because I think difference is the most beautiful thing in this world. I think accept what you are.
They want you to answer in Creole?
Ser uma pessoa, ser diferente, aceita aquilo que é e que seguir regras que outros alguém têm pouco. Acho é bem fundamental ser aquilo que é e sinto orgulho de ser aquilo que é. Me orgulhosa de ser cabo-verdiana, orgulhosa de ser africana e orgulhosa de ser mulher, claro.
The last part, she said the most important thing is about being proud of who you are, being proud of what you are, and where you're from. That she's proud of being Cape Verdean, she's proud of being from Cape Verde, and she's proud of being a woman. Yes. Candida. Yeah. Now, as a woman in certain fields, it's very challenging. Would you care to share with us some of the challenges you faced, you know, as you was becoming a singer and climbing up the ladder?
Well, being a female vocalist, jazz vocalist, Cape Verdean vocalist, both of those areas are sort of male-dominated musical genres, and I found, particularly with some of our Cape Verdean men, sorry guys, I found that they have a hard time dealing with a woman who knows what she wants and knows, you know, and can sort of give direction in terms of, you know, where she wants to go. And so I found myself sometimes butting heads with some of my, you know, CD producers. They were wonderful and I love them dearly, but I think that was the hardest thing because you know, we've been told sometimes that some of our, especially some of our Cape Verdean men who were born in Cape Verde, sometimes they're not always, they don't always know how to deal with a woman who knows, you know, who knows what she wants. So that was kind of challenging, and sometimes also in the jazz area too. I mean, jazz has been sort of dominated, I would say, by male musicians for the most part, and sometimes going into a situation where I'm trying to be, you know, trying to let someone know that I want something a certain way, it's not always easy to explain what I want, or to get people to listen and take me seriously. And I think that was one of the reasons why I wanted to go back to school and, you know, be able to speak the language of music so that in a way I could be taken seriously, not just because, hey, you're a female singer, but you are an artist, exactly, a musician who knows what they're talking about. So.
I think for all of you ladies here sitting on the panel, if you could give one piece of advice to the young ladies of today, what would it be? One strong piece of advice to these young girls today, what would that advice be?
I would say carry yourself with dignity and respect. And if you carry yourself with dignity and respect, then you will command the respect of others.
To piggyback on what Candida said, I think it's important for young youth or young children to find something they're passionate about and to pursue it. I think a lot of times that's the problem with our young youth, that they haven't found that niche, whether it be sports, whether it be Whatever you're passionate about, don't let others tell you that you can't do it. Go forward 120%.
I would say the most important, for me, the most important thing a woman can do is educate herself. Go to school, challenge herself, and also to serve your community. There are so many women that I know that are doing extremely well, but if you're not going back to, if you're not helping, if you're not going back and making sure your community is eating as well, then you've now become part of the problem.
Acho que a mulher de hoje tem seu challenge, não tem seu challenge, não tem que ser mãe, não tem que ser bom profissional, não tem que ser bom na tudo coisa hoje em dia. Então, acredita, não deve tentar fazer o melhor possível para ser um bom mãe, para ser boa esposa, mas também para não conseguir alcançar também nosso objetivo profissional. Respeita a nossa cabeça. Acredito que muitos jovens de hoje em dia querem ser igual a homem. Tá? Igualdade quer dizer que não é igual a homem. Ninguém é igual a homem. Quer mesmo direitos desses. Que é fundamental. Busca nos direitos, luta para ele e ser generosa também com a nossa sociedade. Generosidade, ser forte, ser inteligente e acredita na sua cabeça.
This day and age, a woman is a mother, she is a professional, she is a caretaker, she is everything wrapped into one. And to be able to do that, you need to be generous, you need to be strong, you need to be focused, you need to be able to demand the respect that you deserve. That oftentimes women in this culture want to be like men. But she doesn't want to be like a man because she's not a man. She wants to have the same rights as a man, and she wants to be respected and treated equally as is a man. At this time, I'd like to introduce another special guest that has joined us here today in support of the Cape Verdean Women's National Basketball Team as well as CapeVerdeanArt.com, and that is the District Attorney, Sam Sutter. Mr. Sutter is joining us this year. I'm not only a supporter of CapeVerdeanArt.com, but a big friend to the creator and founder of CapeVerdeanArt.com. During his tenure, he's done great things and brought justice to many people that, in many cases, that needed to be closed, and made whole families that needed to be made whole. Particularly, one of the people in support of CapeVerdeanArt.com here this evening, Ms. Fernanda, has benefited widely from the work that Mr. Sutter has done during this time in office. And as re-election approaches, I urge you to, take a listen, find out who Mr. Sutter is, find out what he's done, and if you support and believe in him, go ahead and cast your vote for him.
Hello everyone, thank you for that wonderful reception. I promise I'll be brief because I know you want to hear from your panelists more than you do from me, but I want to thank Mike and the panelists and everybody that's contributed to this wonderful idea. Cape Verdean's women's basketball team, value of women in sports. I think I have something to say about that. I've got 4 sisters. All of them were athletes. In fact, my youngest sister and mother were national mother-daughter champions in 1973 or 4 in tennis. So, and there's absolutely no doubt that the lessons that you learn from sports, whether it's value of exercise, value of working hard to improve, teamwork, that those are life lessons. And I know that Mayor Lang and many of the people here believe very strongly in that. That's why we do the free sports clinics at the District Attorney's Office. That's why I'm a lifelong sports enthusiast. And I just want to once again thank all of you for your attendance and your attention. Wonderful event, wonderful idea. Thank you for inviting me to say a few words. All right.